U.S. National Hurricane Center said on Sunday that Hurricane Beryl had become a very dangerous Category 4 storm as it neared the Caribbean, the first major hurricane of the 2024 season. New projection maps showed the hurricane barreling toward Barbados with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. The forecaster said Beryl is expected to hit the Windward Islands late Sunday night, bringing life-threatening winds and storm surge that could raise water levels up to 9 feet above normal. Hurricane warnings have been issued in Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, as well as the Grenadine Islands, Grenada, and Tobago. It's rare for a major hurricane to appear as early in the year as June. Last month, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration predicted above-normal hurricane activity this year, in part due to near-record warm ocean temperatures. According to National Hurricane Center data, Beryl on Sunday became the earliest Category 4 hurricane on record.
That hurricane conditions are expected across St. Vincent and the Grenadines within the next 24 hours. Hurricane Beryl is moving toward the northwest, at 18 miles per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. When I spoke last to you earlier today, the hurricane was moving faster. It's moving slower. It means that it will take a longer period when it hitches landfall, when it makes landfall, if it continues on the same trajectory. These will create unsafe conditions for small craft operators and fishermen. Don't risk going to sea. Take up your boat, pull up your boat. We have to prepare, organize, and wait this monster out. That's the reality.
I am back here to be able to speak with you again as we prepare as a people for the passage of Hurricane Beryl. It has now become a hurricane, and as indicated, we have to remain vigilant over the course of the time between now and when it passes early in the hours of Monday morning. The storm force winds are 50 miles from the center. That too can change. But if it remains on current trajectory, we may be a little better off than we thought last night. The reality, however, is that we know all of this can change because it is a small system that is only 95 miles wide, and therefore any shift at all can significantly impact us. Equally, we are saying to those of you who have promotions or public fetes, nothing can go on beyond 8 p.m. tomorrow. If not, we will have to ask the police to come and have a word with you, because the reality is that we do not want to put anybody's life at risk in this country. I'm informed that the airport will probably close on or about 8 p.m. tomorrow night, but you will have further advice on that tomorrow, particularly after the Hurricane Hunter goes in. I'm asking, therefore, my friends, that we accept that this is going to be a long week. It isn't the one that we expected, but it is the one that we have.
Barbados and other Eastern Caribbean islands have already put out tropical storm warnings. Various models have projected that Tropical Storm Beryl will probably impact Jamaica. All the models have suggested that if it is not a direct impact, it will be in the vicinity of Jamaica. We expect that this will bring adverse weather conditions. And we expect that by Wednesday morning, we will be experiencing such conditions. Get your precautionary stocks in place, your stocks of goods, food, your batteries and candles, a supply of water just in case. Ensure that your critical documents are secure. If there are any trees or other things that could be of danger to your property, please ensure that you take the necessary actions to secure those items and to secure your property as well.
Beryl has continued to rapidly intensify and is now an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of around 130 miles per hour. We've had both the Air Force Reserve and NOAA Hurricane Hunter aircraft in the storm this morning, providing that really valuable data. We've seen the flight level winds rise rapidly this morning. The pressure continued to drop, and Beryl is now an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm. And if we look at the storm now, you can see the very well-defined eye now showing up in visible satellite imagery with this classic look of a major hurricane here, with surrounded by intense thunderstorm activity, large outer rain bands. You can see the storm very quickly moving towards Barbados and the Windward Islands, where it's going to be a very dangerous situation tonight and into tomorrow. When you get to Category 4 strength, you can see things like total roof damage, roofs lifted off of homes, exterior wall collapse, trees uprooted, significant damage and complete destruction of power lines and other infrastructures.